Welcome to Survival Schoolhouse. For the next 4 episodes, there will be a survival fire challenge between Austin and Hershey right here. I'm a lucky guy. I get to work with these guys. You won't want to miss these next episodes coming up.
We all walk different ways.
All right, survivors. Here's the first time that I'm telling these guys what the first challenge is right here. First challenge is gonna be, the conditions are right now. It is 27 degrees outside, right about 28. It's gonna be warming up later. But the first thing that you guys get to do is you get to start either a bow and drill fire with natural materials procured at this time. I will graciously award them a piece of 550 cord and pitch bearing block for the handhold. Or I can give you hand drill materials right now and you could start those up. Which one do you want to do?
Graciously provided.
Graciously provided. You want to do the bow drill?
Yeah,
You want to
I'll
go
do bow
project?
drill. Yep.
Procure those materials? What do you want to do?
You know what? I'll try the hand drill, see if I can beat him.
You gonna try the hand drill?
Give it a shot.
Check it out. We got a cedar hand drill set already prepped up. Mullen stock, cattail stocks if he so chooses to use those. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
You have your line. You have your pitch bearing block.
Right there.
See
Fancy
it?
pocket.
How long is it gonna take you? How long do you think this is gonna take you?
15 minutes.
15 minutes to get it going?
I don't know. I've never done one before. I'll say 14 minutes.
13 minutes.
All right, time starts now. Go.
Found myself a nice cedar stump here. All right. Got some dry material that I can harvest and use to make the fuel for my fire.
Very nice. Let's go see what Austin's doing.
This is gonna be my platform. I start to use a bow on top of.
What are you gonna use for your bow?
I'm looking for a brush.
Be bendable, still flexible. You can tie a loop to the top of this little fork right here. So if you cut these off, and then this is about arm's length, I'll cut it off right here.
Perfect.
It's a family-friendly show.
This is survival. This isn't games. Next thing you see, cut my finger off. Nice, beautiful sun. Should make for easy work. Oh, that's what you're looking for right there. Nice dry wood.
All these tools that we're using right here, not necessarily what you need even in a survival situation. You could have just a knife. You don't need any of these tools really. These are just representative of just different concepts. Be careful, be safe. Use gloves if you need to.
Haven't you ever been on film before? Huh? Don't you know about the lighting?
No, sir.
Ah, see, that's why you'll never get it lit.
Hershey's not even on the hand drill portion yet. Prepping his materials up.
Proper preparation prevents.
About like that. This loop. On this side over here. This, that's too small. Thumb size.
So what I got here, survivors, all right, got my platform on my brace to protect it from the environment, all right? I'm already out of the snow, but this ground is still saturated with moisture, so I need to make sure that none of my materials get wet. Also, while I'm keeping them propped up against this log here. All right, so less surface area, touching the ground.
Well, I plan on using the rounded edge to create a heat source using a cedar plank.
All right, that's good. It's a little bit bigger than a thumb. It's not very round. You want to make this about a foot long, then round it out just a little bit more. Made a spindle about thumb size. Basically doing all his work for him. Top, a little bit smaller with less resistance. Then, nice blunter edge just down the bottom. Get your fireboard prepped up. Got a fireboard prepped. It's right about 1/2 an inch to 1 inch. Make a small little divot to burn in your initial hole, and then we'll cut the notch. Put it in the middle of your foot right here. Now flip this bow around. Hold it back here. Yep. Make sure your wrist is locked in. Now just start going slow. Let's see what spindle do you want. Might need more of a divot.
Okay. Step on it just like it's moving.
Notch being cut.
So then, make it about 45 degrees in.
I've already done a bow drill a couple times. I wanted something new, you know?
Isn't what I would have done.
Looks like you're about ready.
Cool. Now I just need to get my prep all together.
Yep. Where's your tinder? I'll get some lichen.
I think I finally got my notch.
Just a little bit straighter there, and it's nice and sturdy. You don't push quite that hard. And then speed up just a little bit more. Hold your thumb and forefinger on there so you can tighten it up if you need to. Point the tip of your bow down a little bit more. Oh, not quite that much, yeah. Speed it up just a little bit more. Get ready to stop control. Speed it up. Okay, stop. Pull it out. See if it's going in there. Going. Okay, don't blow on anything yet. You just want to let it build up. Now start getting your tinder ready. So tap this out. Look, we can put this nest in here. Now carefully put it in your nest. Without crushing it. Fold your tinder on top of it. Just a little bit. Now start blowing softly.
I'm getting this hand drill started eventually.
You'll get the hand drill someday.
Someday. All right, Survival Schoolhouse. We were able to take that challenge and apply some techniques here. I did the bow drill and won with flying colors. Literally half the amount of time, half the amount of callus. Nothing against Hirschberger and his big hands, but they just didn't win today.
Not quite. I got close a couple times, had some good smoke rolling, had a little bit of powder from my drill, but I wasn't able to actually get that established coal, at which point, I was unable to transfer to a tinder and actually get fire, like my good friend Austin here.
So I think taking the win here, he's gonna put 1 on the board for me, 0 for Hirsch.
Look at this. Straight up team style.
Even though Hershey was more prepared than Austin, Hershey lost, unfortunately. This only takes 2 materials. You got your fireboard, spindle. Definitely doable. Just couldn't make it happen. Bow drill, 4 pieces, bearing block, spindle, fireboard, and bow. Makes things a little bit more efficient, a little bit easier to build up that heat, to bring it up to anywhere between 600 and 800 degrees to ignite the powder that you're forming. You just got to remember the principles of any type of friction method, which is just making a good consistent powder that's not in a roll form. You want it nice, light, fluffy, hair-like to be able to actually ignite in the first place. Stay tuned for number 2 Flyer Challenge. Good job, winner.
Hell yeah. Got some pretty big hands, man. Whew.